woman's lucky bathroom break saved her life on a plane. Just as she was about to return to her seat after using the restroom, the plane started shaking violently. The sudden loss of gravity sent the woman flying into the air. When she regained consciousness, she found herself surrounded by a scene of utter devastation. Using her feet, she forcibly kicked open the aircraft door, only to be stunned by the sight before her eyes. Outside was a world of ice and snow. The plane had crashed into a snowy mountain during the flight. After searching around, the woman discovered her family members, but they were already frozen solid. As she attempted to dig their bodies out of the snow, a man stopped her. They were the only two survivors on the entire plane. The pair began planning their escape, gathering useful supplies before setting off. It wasn't long before they reached the edge of the snowy mountain, which was the only way out. They slowly climbed down the cliff face, an incredibly daunting task for the woman who suffered from acrophobia. She nearly fell after misstepping, but the man managed to grab her just in time. Through relentless effort, they finally made it halfway down the mountain. However, the cliffs here were 10 times more treacherous than above. The mere glance downward made the woman dizzy. They had no choice but to inch their way along a narrow ledge. After just a few steps, the woman froze in terror, blocked by a large boulder. Paralyzed by fear after catching a glimpse of the sheer drop below, she was unable to move. The man had to reach out with both hands to pull her across. Though her legs had turned to jelly, her will to survive drove her to take the risk. She finally made it across successfully. At this point, the man realized they had reached a dead end, trapping them on the mountainside with nowhere to go. In this critical moment, he suddenly had an idea. With a leap of faith, he jumped, landing perfectly on a tree below. The tree cushioned his fall, allowing him to survive. He quickly told the woman to jump towards the tree, but for someone with a fear of heights, it was an immensely difficult task. With the man's constant encouragement, she finally jumped. After taking a short rest, they continued on their way, soon arriving at another snowy mountain. The man spotted a cave up ahead and urgently called out to the woman behind him, telling her to hurry to the cave for shelter from the biting cold. By this point, the woman was clearly running out of steam. Just as the man was about to go help her, he suddenly witnessed a terrifying scene.